No, I don't think they do much. I think they're one part of the talking head, and then you have Trump on the other side, and you have, in essence, the Saudis want to keep prices relatively high. They're not looking for 90 or 100, but 80 is good, 70 is good, and then you have Trump trying to talk it down. So I think we're finding a good equilibrium right here.
Where do you see oil prices going?
Down. So I'm expecting within the next 12 months to be back towards 60 on WTI.
What's that driver of going down 20 bucks?
Supply. So we still have lots of supply out there in the world. There's been discussion this year that demand is matching supply. That has happened. But really going forward, there is a substantial amount of supply in the world that no one really wants to talk about. The U.S. is producing close to 18 million barrels of petroleum a day. It's really kind of crazy. The Saudis, by example, are only 12 million. A lot of people think Saudis are bigger, but it's the U.S. that's the major issue out there.
Do you see anything chip away at the demand side of the equation? I mean, we are seeing around the world data points that indicate slowing growth.
Yeah, we have seen that. And frankly, one of the reasons why I think oil is held in there is China is still buying oil. They have a strategic reserve just like the U.S. does, and they're in the process of building that. So even though demand has softened in the world, China is picking up a lot of the slack out there. Once they stop doing that, I fully expect commodity prices, and particularly oil, to go down.
John, this is Tom Farley. I went to Saudi Arabia last year with the president, and I can tell you from my observation, if he really wanted Saudi Arabia to help us out here, and it was an important issue for him, they would help him out. That was my observation of the relationship. What isn't clear to me, though, is this one tweet. You know, your mother had a different tone of talking to you when she wanted you to do something versus you better darn do it. It's unclear what tone this tweet really has, because I'm kind of lost. Is lower oil better for America now, or is 80 actually a better price than 70, given that we're such a large producer?
Yeah, I don't think it matters as much to the U.S. consumer as it used to, Tom. So if you take just energy generally, today it's about 5% of our disposable income for the average American. You go back to the 1970s, it was closer to 8%, 9%. So as time has gone on, frankly, our wages have outpaced commodity prices, and particularly oil prices. So they don't matter as much as they used to. It still does matter politically. If you actually track the price of oil, it tracks approval ratings for the president. So I think the president cares about it, but not necessarily the average American like we used to.